Staffing Industry Analysts Vice President Bryan Pena delivered the keynote speech at this year's CWS Summit on what it means to manage the contingent workforce in the 21st century. I'm talking to him straight after his presentation.
Well, contingent workforce is important to businesses today because the main word is access to skills that they might not exist within the organization already, as well as the flexibility to determine the best way that something needs to get done. And that really is the fundamental question, is companies are reevaluating not just what needs to be done, but how it's going to be done. And is the best resource a full-time hire or the best resource a contingent worker? Additionally, one of the things that contingent workforce brings to an organization is access to skills and talent that don't exist. So it has a multiplier effect by surrounding full-time employees with the best and brightest that exist in their marketplaces. It really elevates the level of everybody. So I think that a contingent workforce in a company has a role beyond just satisfying an immediate need. It can be a really unique way to bring innovation and breakthrough thought leadership to a company. When we think about how we're going to manage a contingent workforce, the tool sets that companies need to consider start and end with a vendor management system, a base technology layer that they need to have that can at least manage and administer and give them visibility into what's happening within their contingent workforce. Without a VMS, really almost nothing else is possible. You can have different levels of engagement with your suppliers, but at the end of the day, something needs to be there that allows you to have a unique, detailed, real-time perspective into what's happening in the organization. Without that, everything else is difficult. Once you engage a technology, you have it resident, people are using it, and have a strong adoption, then you can start to experiment with different sorts of levers of technology like online staffing, freelancer management systems, crowdsourcing. When we think about what the future holds for contingent workforce management, it starts and ends with this idea of total talent management. I have referenced that before in my keynote, and we certainly see it a topic here at the conference, is that companies are starting with this idea of how do we look at our workforce in a holistic manner? How do we engage things like from full-time hires all the way down to outsourced resources and even robotics, human talent-based and non-human-based talent-based resources to be able to decide and evaluate everything in a consistent manner. This idea of total talent management is going to be a breakthrough idea that is going to make all the difference in the world, in not just the way that we're working now and that we're going to be working in the next couple of years, but I believe fundamentally it's going to alter the way that our kids and our kids' kids are going to be working. And it's events like this that are going to be charting the way that we're all going to be doing that in the future.